If you have seen our previous Sigma male videos and you felt a little bit confused if you were a true Sigma or if you weren't sure if you have beta traits, well, this is the video for you because today we are going to look at what traits a Sigma male has that will tell you apart from a beta and omega so that you know for sure. My name is Anna and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's look at a brief introduction into all of the types first, because an alpha can be considered the leader of the pack. Dominant personality, very confident, does the hustling, and a beta would be considered a step lower but reserved in his nature. They are considered the alpha's sidekick, yet they are sensitive and compassionate. The omega can be considered somewhat overwhelmed with what they want to do and struggle to find that one type of ambition to achieve what they want, and we could say they have a slight laziness to their nature. And then the Sigma comes along and, well, as he is all of the types smushed together. So let's look at the Sigma specific traits. Trait number 1, he prefers to be self-employed. A Sigma male hates having to ask people for basic human needs like, can I go to the toilet? And the thought of having to request time off to a boss and have a set amount of minutes a day to actually go to the toilet makes him wince. He prefers to do things his way because he knows it works, and his disdain for social hierarchy makes him shudder at the thought of having a boss and a designated room to eat his lunch in. He is very much naturally charismatic. His natural charisma bags him a lot of natural confidence when it comes to the dating scene because he comes across as high value and he's just naturally flirty. He doesn't chase women and he does not put them up on a pedestal either. Women love Sigmas for that attitude and self-assured nature. Plus, naturally, women love to chase men, so a Sigma naturally gives a woman what she wants. He knows that he is high value but doesn't feel the need to convince this to people, which makes him even more high value. His energy and the overall vibe just does the talking for him. He always wants to do his own thing. Sigmas are known alternatively as lone wolves. They love to just get on with life and do things that they enjoy. They don't really feel lonely and they feel very content to continue doing what they want whenever they want. You will find a Sigma engaging in big activities on his own, for example camping, long holidays, traveling, and he won't be bragging about it on social media either. He gets so wrapped up in what he enjoys that his contact with important people sometimes gets forgotten. They are quiet people. If someone has said, wow, you're really shy, and you thought to yourself, am I? I really don't think I am. This is someone confusing your silence for actual shyness. Sigma males aren't really awkward and they're not shy. They just choose to not engage in conversation with low level type of people. You know, small talk, they hate it. It becomes pointless and a waste of energy. He is self-confident. Unlike an alpha who wants everyone to like him, a Sigma male couldn't really care about what people think, whether it's good or even bad vibes. He doesn't rely on the approval of another person for his own reassurance. And because of this self-confidence, people are naturally drawn to their mysterious energy. People are drawn to Sigmas because of this mysterious vibe that they always have going on. When an alpha is in a room full of people, people will naturally gravitate towards him because of that big, awesome energy. However, the same is for a Sigma, yet the Sigma isn't doing anything to actually attract attention, as a Sigma keeps himself to himself, not on purpose, just because it never enters his head to actually share things about himself due to his own self-sufficiency. This means that people always wonder about the Sigma. Who is he? What is his mission? What's he doing here? Is he friendly? A Sigma male is extremely self-sufficient. This type of man can handle life well. He has scored 100% on the adult level competition. He rarely asks for help as well, he doesn't need it. He's strong, very capable of taking care of himself and everything around him. In the work setting, he completes what is asked of him to a high ability and doesn't search for praise and doesn't really care for the need of appreciation. He just wants people to see that he can do a good job and that's it. A Sigma can adapt to any situation or environment. His quick wit, judge of character, and uber high intelligence makes him a good guy to know in those times of stress. He rebels without a cause. He is going to refuse to be part of a social hierarchy, not because he wants to stand out and be alternative or even to fight for something. It's just because he knows that He has a choice and he finds the whole pyramid, hierarchy, social situation very pointless, and he just prefers his own freedom. He is less likely to engage in social media. Has anyone said that it's hard to get in touch with you? Well, this is your clue to being a Sigma. You become so wrapped up in what you are doing that you forget almost to interact with other people. You are the least likely of types to engage in social media. And if you do, you are just one of those lurkers that browses but rarely comments or uploads something. Because a Sigma couldn't care less for social media, he also values this in a partner or a friend. He enjoys to experience life with someone that just enjoys the moment without doing it for the gram. He is easy to convince others. A Sigma male has a powerful ability to convince people of their beliefs. They can manipulate people and situations due to their intellect and experience of not being involved in mainstream society. Manipulation is found in a variety of ways, so don't think a Sigma is being a criminal, as a baby that cries for a bottle is using a form of manipulation. So simply put, a Sigma male is a good persuasive talker and great listener. You can expect him to never judge another person. He has a great judge of character due to his intense observational skills. They don't see others as a threat. An alpha strives for the highest dominance. He enjoys the competition in a work environment and he is very, very ambitious to achieve his goals. However, if they notice they are not the center of attention or the leader in a group, they don't perform as well. When in comparison, a Sigma male doesn't actually care for the dominant work environment. He doesn't care who is on his team as long as they like their job and they can just get the results achieved. Strong independence. A Sigma does not set out to be independent, it just comes natural to him. He isn't fazed if friends come and go because he's just happy in his life existing. He does have friends and he can be in a romantic relationship, but he doesn't feel the need to actively search for companionship. This strong individual person means that he loves his alone time. Wow, he really loves it. Unlike an alpha who wants to be seen and heard by those around him, a Sigma performs better without being watched. He is accurate. Sigmas have the ability to calculate their next steps well. They are highly intelligent and yes, they make mistakes like everyone else, but on a rare occasion. They think ahead and they really plan out their decisions with confidence. So it's hard to catch a Sigma off guard. However, at times they could be seen as risk takers by just doing something off the cuff, but they have well thought out any risky behavior beforehand. For example, a Sigma male could go bungee jumping if they were trying to purposely raise their stress endorphins and improve their heart health by scaring themselves. Otherwise, a random act like this is not something that a Sigma is interested in. You are never going to hear him scream, YOLO! Wow, we made it to the end of the video. If you like this video, give us a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It will make my day. And you can even go one step further and get your name up on our super fan board. These are some amazing people that actually support the channel every single month. And if you want to know more about that, then click the description box below to find out some more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.